Right, now you probably know that I'm not very keen on old cars. They're usually uncomfortable, they don't handle very well, they've got rubbish brakes, they leak. But there was one old design that I was willing to travel 6,000 miles to have a go in. Think South Africa and you might picture the sun, the sea, Nelson Mandela, safaris. But I bet you won't think GT40. The original GT40 was developed by Ford back in the 60s to teach Ferrari a lesson at Le Mans. And it did the trick. The car won the 24-hour race 4 times in a row. It is one of the most evocative cars of all time. And if you want an original, it will cost you around £1 million. But there is a cheaper option. You could visit Hi-Tech Automotive's base in Port Elizabeth and get one of these. Hi-Tech build one of my favourite cars, the Noble, and now they've come up with this GT40 replica. And believe me, it is an absolute carbon copy, right down to the shape of the oily bits. Changes are a switch to left-hand drive and a repositioning of the gear lever in the centre of the car, which allows for a slightly wider seat. With both these modifications being done to attract the American buyer, and it's mainly in America that most of these cars will go to. Oh yes, and one other little modification. They put in air conditioning. Now that's something you'd never expect, but it's something which on this cruise down the Cape Peninsula is more than welcome in the heat of the sunshine. You can choose from a range of glorious V8 engines. This 6.5 litre version produces 480 horsepower, and every time you touch the throttle, it feels like the car is going to soar into the air. And just like all the Ford GT40s that I've raced and driven, it's quite a heavy steering from the word go, which lightens up as the speed increases. Ford's own modern-day interpretation, the GT, costs around £120,000, and you'd expect a version like this, so painstakingly crafted to be like the original, to cost even more. But actually, you can get one, even with right-hand drive, for around £60,000, and there's just nothing around for that money with the same sense of occasion. If you want to get noticed when you cruise into town, nothing does it better than a car like this. You sit on tick over. This is a car that actually gives you an adrenaline rush even when it's not moving. At slow speeds, the car is a delight. So imagine what it would be like on a track. This is the Killarney circuit north of Cape Town, a place I haven't raced at for nearly 20 years. But it's a fabulous circuit, and I still know the fast way round. Past the pits under this famous tyre ridge, slamming on the brakes now, going to give it a G-force in. Long second gear corners. And then mash that throttle down. It really feels a well-sorted car. That's what's impressing me about this South African-made GT40. There's no rattles or shakes. It's solid. Oh, on the curb, Tiff. This is the sort of experience everyone should somehow be given in their lives to make them understand why I get such a kick out of driving racing cars. That roaring acceleration which just pumps the adrenaline through your blood and just forces that smile onto your face. Come on, Rick! like this. Not today, not now, not never. One more lap. Of all the cars I've driven over the years, this is right up there as one of the few that gave me goosebumps. It's brilliant.